Most of us are taught to fear conflict, to tiptoe around it, to silence ourselves, or to push our point until we win. But what if conflict wasn't the problem, but actually a gift in disguise? A mirror that reveals what matters most to us, what we value, and how we want to be heard. Today, we're going to explore how conflict, whether internal or external, can actually help you grow. As a life, leadership, and executive coach, I've seen time and time again how leaning into conflict with curiosity, not combat, leads to richer relationships, better business outcomes, and personal peace. Let's look at conflict differently today. Whether you're a professional navigating team tension, or an entrepreneur making tough calls, or simply someone facing friction in your relationships, these tips will help you harness the power of conflict instead of being drained by it. Conflict begins within. Name that internal struggle. The first conflict is often not with others, it's within ourselves. Competing priorities, values, or fear of speaking our truth. And that can cause internal resistance. When you identify your own unmet needs or unspoken values, you gain clarity. You become less reactive and more intentional with the conversation. Here's a coaching prompt for you. Ask yourself this: what is the real story that I'm telling myself here? What's being threatened? Is it my identity, my values, or my control? Choose curiosity over combat. We often come to conflict ready to defend, but what if we came ready to discover? Curiosity opens doors of understanding. Ask questions, listen beyond words, and notice what the other person may not be saying. Behind every argument is usually a value or a need that's not being met. Here's a power question for you. Help me understand what's most important to you in this situation. Focus on what you want to achieve, not just what you want to say. In heated moments, we tend to focus on wanting to be right. But the real power comes from focusing on what you want to accomplish. Do you want to have connection, clarity, a decision, or maybe even peace? When you define your desired outcome, you can lead the conversation instead of being pulled by emotion. Here's a tip for you. Ask yourself, what's the outcome I want to walk away with from this conversation? Use clear, respectful, impactful language. Conflict invites us to grow as communicators. Rather than reacting emotionally or retreating entirely, practice stating your needs clearly and calmly. Use I language instead of blame. Express your feelings without attacking another person's character. Here's an example. Instead of saying, "You never listen," try, "I feel dismissed when I'm interrupted. Can we take turns sharing our thoughts?" See conflict as a catalyst of growth. Conflict is not the end of the road. It's often a beginning of new understanding. It builds resilience, it deepens emotional intelligence, and it stretches your leadership capacity. When approached well, conflict strengthens trust, and people trust those who can navigate hard conversations with grace and courage. Here's a word of encouragement for you. Every time you navigate conflict with presence and purpose, you become a more grounded leader, partner, and human being. Conflict doesn't mean something's wrong. It means something matters. Leaning in to it with curiosity instead of fear is one of the greatest leadership moves you can make. So next time conflict shows up, pause, breathe, and welcome it like a teacher, because it just might be the breakthrough that you've been looking for. Now, if this video has resonated with you, I invite you to like, comment, share your biggest takeaway, and maybe even share this with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can gain more insights on life, leadership, and living richly, conflict included. Thank you for watching.